What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? How you doing? And you're part of the world today.
Yes, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Great Game Challenge. Now today, we got ourselves another video.
Woo-hoo!
4 of the NFL is here, so we're going to be doing our Week 4 NFL predictions.
That's right.
I say that we just jump right into it.
Let's check it out.
All right. Our first game, we have the Tennessee Titans, who are 2-1, versus the New York Jets, who are 0-3. I think I'm going to have the Titans winning this game right here.
I agree with you. The way the Titans have been playing the last 2 or 3 weeks, I think they're going to win, especially the way the Jets been playing. So I think Tennessee is going to win this game.
Yeah, I don't think that the Jets defense is going to be able to stop either like Julio, A.J. Brown, or Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Not even Ryan Tannehill, probably. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to stop him at all.
I know.
Kansas City Chiefs, who are 1-2, versus the Philadelphia Eagles, who are also 1-2. I think I'm going to get Kansas City winning this game right here. I know last time I saw the Kansas City winning against the Chargers, but they lost. Yeah, I think I'm going to have Kansas City winning this game right here.
Yes, I agree, because if you look at Kansas City's who they've been playing, they've been playing some tough teams. They played the Rams, they played the Ravens, and so I think Kansas City's going to win this game. I'm picking them as well too.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Eagles fans out there because in Week 5 they played the Buccaneers, I believe. So
that's
kind of tough. That's definitely going to be tough for all the Eagles fans out there in the world. Okay, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Dallas Cowboys. This would be a tough decision if CMC wasn't injured. So I'm going to go Dallas Cowboys on this one.
Yes, I have to agree. The only loss that the Cowboys had was against the defending champion, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they almost won that game. That was in Week 1. So I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys as well too.
Yeah, the Cowboys are doing good. I think the loss of Christian McCaffrey is really going to hurt this Panthers team.
Exactly. That was a big loss to them.
All right, looks like we got the New York Giants versus the New Orleans Saints, who are 2-1. We have an 0-3 Giants. Now, even though the Saints have a good record, the Giants have a losing record. I think this is going to be an upset right here. I think that the New York Giants are going to come through with their good offensive line. I think the Giants are going to come through, and I think they're going to end up winning this game. I got the upset.
Man, that's interesting. That could happen.
Anything can happen in the game of football.
Anything can happen. Exactly. And I'm gonna have to agree with you. Actually, I think the Giants gonna come in and then they're gonna beat the Saints. I think they're gonna have their first victory. Yes. I'm predicting the Giants gonna win over the Saints.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
You got the Cleveland Browns versus the Minnesota Vikings. Browns are 2-1. Vikings are 1-2. Unlike the other game, I'm not going to go with the upset here. I'm going to go with the team that's probably going to be the most accurate to win. I think that the Cleveland Browns are going to be able to win this game, and the Browns have been playing really good this season. The only loss they got, I believe, is against Kansas City, which they almost won that game, by the way. But it's kind of crazy to think that the Browns a couple years ago were they weren't that good. Like they weren't even they were probably considered the worst team ever, the worst team in the NFL. And then now they're rising and they're winning games. They're doing good, and I won't be surprised if they're in the playoffs this year.
Right.
I'm gonna go. I think the Cleveland Browns are gonna win this game.
Yes. Again. They had some hard games, too, at the beginning of the season. So I think the Browns going to win. They have a really good team. And I don't know if anybody's injured right now, so I think Cleveland Brown is going to win.
All right, we have the Detroit Lions, who are 0-3, versus the Chicago Bears, who are 1-2, both losing records. Now, I'm about to shock the world right here. I think that the Detroit Lions are going to win this game. I think I got them upsetting the Chicago Bears. I think that the Chicago Bears are going to get ahead of themselves. I think the Detroit Lions are going to win this game, definitely.
Yeah,
I think that they're going to.
Do you have a reason why you feel like that?
I mean, like, sometimes you just got that feeling,
Yeah. And I have the same feeling. And also because of what they did last week against the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Kansas City Chiefs, but then they barely beat the Detroit Lions. So I think the Detroit Lions have something to feed off on, saying, look, we almost beat the Baltimore Ravens. That's a very good team, and we can definitely beat the Chicago Bears. So just because of what they did last week, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Detroit Lions to get their first victory this week.
Yeah, I like that the Detroit Lions, like, even though they have an 0-3 record, like, they're not stopping. Like, I mean, the fact that the team that beat the Kansas City Chiefs, like, the fact that they were able to make it a close, what was it? It was like they had the lead until that guy kicked that 66-yard field goal, which is that fun fact farthest in NFL history. But man, if he were to miss that 66-yard field goal, the Lions would have beaten the Ravens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, so I think the Lions are going to upset this game.
I agree.
Okay, we got a good game here. All right, we got the Houston Texans who are 1-2 versus the Buffalo Bills who are 2-1. This is going to be a good game. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win. I think that the duo of Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs is going to get the job done. Deshaun Watson, he's a great player. I have respect for him. But I don't think that the Texans defense is going to be able to stop Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
I'm about to disagree with you. I think that the Houston Texans going to win. They have a new quarterback now, and they almost won a couple of times, and they just barely losing games. And I think that they're going to get their first victory in Buffalo. I think this week is going to be a week of upsets. That's my prediction.
All right. And we got the Indianapolis Colts who are 0-3 versus the Miami Dolphins who are 1-2. Both losing records again. But this is hard. You go first.
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, you can go first.
Oh, okay.
I gotta think it over.
So, for me personally, I would like to see Miami Dolphins win because the Indianapolis Colts are in my Tennessee Titans division, and so, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be another upset. I'm not even sure if you call it upset because 1-2 versus 0-3. I think the Indianapolis Colts are going to get their first victory.
I'm going to have to agree with you on this one. I think the Indianapolis Colts, I mean, even though they lost against the Titans, they tried putting up a fight.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think the Colts are going to come out in this one.
I'm not sure. Was that the one that the Titans came back and won? I forgot what game that was.
No, that was the Seahawks, I believe.
Okay. It was one game. Okay.
Okay. So, all right, it's going to be an interesting game. We got a top 3 defense versus a top 3 offensive line here.
This is getting hard on us, man.
All right. So, in my opinion, I think they're both 1-2, by the way. In my opinion, I think the Washington football team is going to take this game. I think that they're going to win against the Atlanta Falcons.
I have to disagree with you on this one. I think, home and playing Atlanta, I think.
They're in Atlanta.
Yeah. Huh? They're playing against Atlanta. I think Atlanta Falcons going to win. One thing for sure is that somebody's going to be 2-1, and the other person's going to be 1-3. So, or 2-2, and the other would be 1-3 or 2-3. Or 2-2.
The Arizona Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Ouch.
This is a great game here.
It's a hard game to decide.
No, this is actually I don't know.
I don't know anything.
I think the Rams are going to take this game. Even though the Falcons got J.J. Watt, Kyler Murray, even though they got all those people, I think the Rams have the best defense. I think that the Rams defense is going to be able to stop all them. I think the Rams are going to win this game. I mean, they beat the Buccaneers.
Right.
Don't sleep on the Rams defense. I mean, if the Rams can beat probably the best offense in the league right now, I think that they can beat the Arizona Cardinals.
I agree. I think the Los Angeles Rams is going to pull it out only because they're at home. Now, if they was playing in Arizona, I think I would go against Arizona. But I think the Rams are going to pull this out tomorrow night.
So you got Rams over Cardinals?
I got Rams over Cardinals. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be within a field goal. I think that's what's going to happen.
All right, we got the Ravens versus the Broncos. The Ravens have been doing great, but the Broncos are 3-0. But I think the Broncos are going to take their first loss this week to the Ravens. I think that the Baltimore Ravens are going to beat the Denver Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to take their first loss this week.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Because the Ravens are very good. But I think the Broncos are going to be better, so I have to disagree with you. I think Denver Broncos they're going to win the game. They're going to be 4-0. I think they're going to win by maybe a field goal. And that's going to be a close game. You know, because think about the Ravens almost lost to the Detroit Lions. So I think it's going to be a close game.
All right, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Green Bay Packers. Now, this is an easy one for me. I mean, a top 3 quarterback and the best wide receiver in the league. That's enough to get it done for me. I think that the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Steelers defense is that good, in my opinion. So, Juju Smith-Schuster and Ben Roethlisberger. See, this is the matchup. We got Big Ben Roethlisberger and Juju Smith-Schuster. And then we got Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Devontae and Aaron Rodgers. But I think this game will be close. It's going to be surprisingly close to some. I think you could go either way with this one. But I think that the Packers are going to come out on top. But I think it's going to be a close game.
I think the Packers are going to go out on top as well, too. You know, Pittsburgh has always been a hard team, and they always want to fight and never give up. But I think the Green Bay is going to be too much. And I am predicting a close game in that one too. I think it's going to be I think it's about 7 points. I think 7-10 points. Green Bay
touchdown.
Yeah, about a touchdown field goal maybe. Ooh man!
All right, we got a little bit of a revenge game for Brady and Gronk. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New England Patriots. This is going to be a good game. Now, the Buccaneers got Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. The Patriots, I don't really know who they got.
They still looking.
Yeah. They released Cam Newton for some reason. I don't know.
It's a long story. Look it up. You know, you'll be shocked. Okay.
I don't know what he did, but
The
Buccaneers looking nice. I got the Buccaneers in this one, and I don't think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I think that. I think when Brady goes back, you know, he appreciated what the New England Patriots have done, and the fan. You know, I think it's going to probably be the most watched of this season. But I think that Tampa Bay is going to come in and they're going to. I think everybody thinks it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think everybody predicting that Brady's going to come in and score maybe 30 or 40 points, and the Patriots not going to score number 10. But I think it's going to be a close game, but Brady's going to end up winning. But it's going to be closer than what people think it's going to be. But I guarantee you it's going to be the most watched game this season because everybody's talking about it.
Here's a question. Do you think that Tom Brady's going to get a standing ovation?
Yes, it will. My prediction is going to get a standing ovation. They're going to do like a little a tribute to him, you know, show like the little highlights of him and thank him. Because it's not like he left on bad terms.
He gave him 6 rings.
It gave him 6 rings.
Yeah.
Exactly. So So everybody's gonna still love him. Everybody's still gonna support him. They're gonna still clap with him. I don't think they're gonna boo him or anything like that. I think they're still gonna be loving him because he's still a Patriot. Even though he's with the Tampa Bay, he's still a part of the Patriots organization. He's part of the history. So yes, they're gonna give him a standing ovation. How about you? What do you think?
Okay.
Mm.
By the way, for the last one, yes, I think he's gonna get a standing ovation.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't think there's a single Patriots fan that's mad at Tom Brady right now.
Right.
But this is a great game. I'm excited to watch this one. We got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mm.
Man, this is interesting. Now, you could honestly, you could go either ways for this game. But, so we have a little Justin Herbert versus Derek Carr. And I got to go with Derek Carr. I think that the Raiders are going to win this game. But this game, I'm telling you, it's going to be extremely close. I'm talking between 1 or 2 points. It's going to be an extremely close game. But I think the Raiders are going to come out on top.
Well, yeah, they're going back to
beat the Chiefs.
Well, they're going back. They're going back to Los Angeles. It's gonna be a fighting game. I agree. It's gonna be a close game, but
yeah, it's gonna be really close.
Yeah, but I think the Chargers are gonna win this game. I think they're gonna pull it off. I think they're gonna give the Raiders their first loss of the season.
Oh wait, so you're predicting another upset?
Yes.
How many upsets have you predicted?
I think I predicted 4 or 5. I'm saying I'm predicting right now. Week 4 is going to be the week of upsets. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, if we're talking competition-wise for the Raiders, they've played the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Miami Dolphins. The Chargers, I believe, have played more competition. I mean, I know for a fact they played the Chiefs. They lost to the Cowboys, but they beat the Washington State football team. You know what? I think I may have to change my mind. Looking at these games, I think this is a tough game to predict. Feel like I'm having second thoughts now. I'm gonna stick with my gut. I think the Raiders are gonna win this game. But I think this game's gonna be extremely close.
Okay, gotcha.
Man, that was probably the hardest game to predict. Thing.
Woo! Man, this is a hard.
It's another hard game, but
it's a lot of hard games.
Dang, week 4, man. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. So Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf versus George Kittle, I believe. Probably he's a top 2 tight end. You can debate between George Kittle and Travis Kelce. Personally, I think Travis Kelce is better than George Kittle. This is tough. This is really tough. Really tough. You want to go first?
Yes. Oh man, this is hard. Because San Francisco got that defense.
I feel like the Seahawks are the favorite to win this game, though, even though they have a better record. I think people are expecting the Seahawks to win.
Yeah, and also they almost beat Tennessee. They should have beat Tennessee, but Tennessee came back and won against them.
Are you mad about that?
No, I'm not mad about that. I was talking about this game, because they were 1-2. But if they would beat Tennessee, I'm a Tennessee fan.
I'm a Titans fan.
This game. Yeah, I'm a Titans fan.
Look at that. I got that.
They should have been. If they didn't blow that game against Tennessee, their record would have been 2-1. But they slapped off. They let what's the running back number 22?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry ran all over them, and they lost the game. Just because of that, they had a big lead. I think
they learned.
I think Seattle Seahawks will win this game against 49ers. I think they lesson. Huh?
I'll have to disagree with you.
Okay.
I think that honestly, I feel like if I would, I respect your opinion. I respect it. This game could go either way. So I totally respect your opinion. But I think that George Kittle is just gonna, I mean, I think he's just going to do something great for the 49ers. I don't know the quarterback's name, but he's probably going to do something good for George Kittle.
Yeah.
I think this game's also going to be. I mean, I don't think it's going to be as close as the Raiders and the Chargers game, but I believe that this game will be within maybe a touchdown or two. It's going to be kind of. It's not like a blowout, but it's not going to be like a nail biting game. I don't think.
All right.
All right. Well, all right. Well, those are our NFL Week 4 predictions. Let us know what your predictions are in the comment section down below.
Right.
Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel, The Great Game Challenge. And do you say anything else, Dad?
No, I think that's it. And I think we'll come back tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, sometime next week, and tell y'all who won. And I think what we might need to do is maybe come back and watch this video and find out what team that we predicted, so we can kind of see how many games I won, how many games you won, because we didn't agree with every single game. I'm saying that this week is going to be a week of upsets.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Bye.